All right. So I am in a conundrum. I'm in a pickle. And what I mean is I've noticed that there's two different audiences that I'm basically marketing to. So there's the email list audience that I currently have. Then there's the YouTube audience that I'm trying to build with this channel. And the YouTube channel, the YouTube audience is going to be interested in completely different things than the email list audience. So email list is, they're mostly, people on the email list mostly click on speaking gigs, like how do you get speaking gigs and all that sort of stuff. So it's all about speaking gigs. And then the YouTube audience, I noticed that the channels or the videos that perform the best is public speaking stuff. Like, what is it? Oh, dang it, I don't have it up there. But I think like the top video that I keep seeing pop up in like the 48-hour list is like how to get keynotes, or how to do a keynote. Another one is like how to do like an impromptu speech. And so all of these are different in terms of the email list audience. And I'm thinking the way around it is I'll probably create content for both, but I'm going to create more content for the YouTube channel, for the YouTube audience, because the YouTube is what I'm trying to grow here. Like the email list, that's easy to grow. So you just spend money on ads and all that. I mean, we're just still doing it. So it's very easy. And I think what I might switch to is, with the email list, I may just switch to maybe like doing a single webinar, just like keep doing a webinar, or maybe just live streaming with the same topic, like how do you get speaking gigs, and just doing that and maybe interacting with everybody through the live streaming. And I might just do that, and then I'll just upload those to YouTube. Whereas YouTube, I'm going to strictly focus on, all right, what are people on YouTube searching for? And then let's create the videos around that. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. I haven't really thought too much into it other than what I'm actually saying right now, but that's like the conundrum. That's the pickle that I'm in right now. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm essentially just gonna look for the videos that the YouTube audience is gonna be interested in, and I'm gonna look for ideas that I can create. So right now, I have a gang load of ideas, I put it into Asana, and I can just keep scrolling through all the ideas that I post, because whenever I'm doing something, reading about something, or just going throughout the day, an idea just pops into my head. I'll see something and boom, just an idea happens on a video that I can create, and I just write it down into Asana. So I have all these ideas, but they're not ideas that people are really searching for. They're just ideas that popped into my head. I mean, maybe some ideas are ideas that people are searching for, but not all of them. And so what I have to do is I have to flip it. I basically got to create the ideas that people are searching for and all that sort of stuff. So what I do is, like, for example, the other day I was on YouTube and I saw a video that said what I learned from Michael Jordan. Yeah, I think it was something like that. It's like what I learned from Michael Jordan. And I take that idea, his headline, and I'm just going to use that that's probably going to be better for the Benji Bruce YouTube channels, but I'm going to use that type of style, that type of headline for the Benji Bruce channel for a video on there. So let's say, like, right now I'm reading a book on Bill Gates. Don't have it here, but it's over in the other room. But I got a book on Bill Gates. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create videos that's going to say what I learned from Bill Gates, what I learned from Richard Branson, or whoever I'm reading about. And I'll post videos like that, see if that gets some traction. So what I essentially do, I'm looking at other videos that are doing really well. I'm looking at the titles, and then I say, okay, yeah, I can do something like that. Boom, let me create my own version of it. Back end, and this is what I mean, the top videos in 48 hours, how to create a keynote, how to deliver an impromptu speech, how to remember a long speech. So these are videos, I didn't actually create these for the email list. I created these a while ago, and this was just for YouTube. And then sure enough, these videos keep popping up in the last 48 hours in terms of like just views in general. So let's see in terms of what are some other ideas. Let's look at presentation skills. All right, so let me see what some ideas. So I still don't think that this software has enough information on me to kind of really decide what certain things. I'm going to do this based on search volume. All right, so don't know who the heck that is. All right, Steve Jobs. Ooh, he's got a lot. All right, so something like this. So like Steve Jobs, I can create video content on Steve Jobs. Let me go back here. So here with the attention getters, this is kind of like, I'll explain this another day, but let's see. An idea with Steve Jobs, the presentation skills of Steve. Dang it, I keep typing Steve Jobs. All right, so that could be an idea there. So let's see, learn English. See, like a lot of this has nothing to do with really presentation skills. MacBook Air. All right, let's see. Communication. All right, so this kind of sucks in terms of the keyword search. All right, so one of the other things, so these are some people that I put on here, and I think they have just really good content in general. And so I'm essentially, I think I have to do like add-on stuff. I'm not gonna duplicate what these guys are doing because their audience is completely different than mine in terms of what they're teaching. So I'm just gonna, it's more like an add-on to what they're doing. So like, let's see how to stand out on YouTube in a crowded niche. So I could say like, I don't know, I'd have to think about that one. So you getting paid for brand deals, how to turn your fear into courage and get on camera. So I could talk about, okay, I actually think I have one about fear and getting on camera. Yeah. How to overcome fear when talking, aka speaking to the camera. So that could be another one that's similar. Whoops, wrong thing. All right, that could be another one that's similar to this. So what I'm ultimately thinking about doing is like, let's say, get more views with trending topics on YouTube. So a lot of these guys are mostly teaching people how to grow YouTube channels. And so what I'm thinking is more like in the suggested videos that'll pop up on like the right side when you're on YouTube. So it's kind of like podcasting is also another trending thing that's happening. So let's see what pops up with podcasting. So let's see. Podcasting to podcasting for beginners, podcasting equipment. So I can talk about podcasting equipment for another video. Okay. Let's see, podcasting tips, setup. Oh, I can do a video on, let's do that. Okay, where's this? All right. So let's see. Creating a video podcast setup. So that could be another video that I make. Okay, so I mean, yeah, so I got to really kind of just do some more searching on this to get some other ideas. Rogan podcast, how to make money. Okay, so I can talk about monetizing a podcast. I don't monetize my podcast, so yeah, forget that. All right, let's see. Okay, tech news, make money online, crooked media. That's funny. All right, let's see. How to start a podcast. All right, so there's those. Let's just go to YouTube, something like that. Podcast set up on a budget. So let's go over here. Podcast set up on a budget. And by the way, like even though I'm putting this in here, podcast set up on a budget, I'm definitely going to change the headlines to it later on. Right now, it's more just ideas, like what are people searching for? Podcast set up on a budget. Let's see. Podcast set up for beginners. Okay, let's see. Video. Let's see what pops up. Video podcast setup. Video marketing. Okay, so here's video marketing 2021. Video marketing strategy. So let's click on this one. So video marketing 2021. All right, how long should you make your videos? All right, so video trends. Ooh, okay. So that's a good idea. Video trends. So let's see. Let's type in video trends. Oops. 2021. So like here with this one, it says video trends 2021. I'm looking over here on the right side, see what pops up. So this is their thing. Okay, marketing trends 2021. How to manage your time, get more done. Okay. All right, chess. I'm sure some of this stuff pops up because I watched it, like some chess stuff. So I noticed a lot of these guys on YouTube, they're doing like they're doing reviews for equipment, like video cameras, audio, lighting, all that sort of stuff. So those are the ones with the channels, the big channels. I honestly don't see too many channels that are big when it comes to presentation skills. So that may be a sign. It's a bad sign. So, I mean, so far, I think what YouTube is basically telling me is I got to create more content around just public speaking in general. Just here's how you create a speech. Here's how you, I don't know, improve your social skills or whatever. But I'm going to create more content around that. So like, once again, the email list is the email list. That's completely separate. Sure, I'll send some of the stuff there, but I think it's just completely separate in terms of audiences. So I'm going to create more stuff just for the YouTube algorithm. And I think it just comes down to being consistent, being more consistent with the content that I'm creating. I'm going to create way more videos, see how that ends up, see which ones are doing really well. And because the views are small right now, it's hard to tell like what's good. So it's kind of like if you do a survey with 1 million people on a certain topic, you're going to get a pretty average, a pretty good answer to whatever you're surveying on. But if you do a survey to just 10 people, then the answer, no matter what answers you get, it doesn't matter because the audience size wasn't big enough. So that's the problem I'm having right now, to where it's like, okay, I see a video, it gets 80 views, and it's kind of like, well, is that one better than one that gets 90 views? So it's kind of like, I don't really know at this point. So I have to create more of the content and just see. But what it's really telling me right now is that the videos that are getting the better views, the more views and all that sort of stuff, is really just, here's how you create a speech, here's how you remove ums from your speaking, stuff like that. So I think that's the route I'm going to go for the YouTube. I'm going to kind of ignore the email list, just put out regular stuff that I'm putting out for the email list anyways. I'm going to do that. And I feel like there was something else I wanted to say, but now I can't remember. Oh, let's see. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I can't remember.